So I used to own 2 rabbits with my family as well and my brother. So they were named Milo and Tomme, and Milo was my rabbit, and Tomme was my brother's rabbit. Tomme was like an English spot rabbit, and Milo was kind of like a chinchilla mix. We never really could figure out what his breed was. They were both boys, and when we first got them, we thought they were girls because they hadn't really like fully developed yet, but then we found out later that they were boys, and they had to get neutered. Of course, I was too young to understand and way too young to remember. The rabbits were adopted when I was 5, and my brother was 7, turning 8 that year. So, but, yeah. Then we realized that we had to change their names. So my rabbit Milo was named after Milo and Otis, which was a movie about like a dog and a cat. I rewatched it the night that Milo passed away, and Tomme died at my dad's house because it was getting really hot, and his house is definitely cooler. But Milo died at like 8, and Tomme died at 10. I'm not sure how Milo died. Maybe it was like heat stroke, but it was definitely of like old age, because he was like 8, and 8 is like, rabbits usually live 8 to 12 years with a normal lifespan where they end up dying of old age. So like that happened, and I think Tomme at one point was deaf because sometimes he would like lie down like near my dad's drum set, so he was probably already deaf or was already like losing his hearing as is. But after Milo died, Tomme stopped trying to chew on cords as much. He stopped trying to get into my brother's room or something. Like, he just stopped doing that because it wasn't like fun without Milo, because Milo was the one that was initiating the chewing on cords, and even tried chewing my stepfather's zipper of his coat. And yeah, our rabbits definitely like were mischievous ones, but I love them. And for a long time, I didn't have any pets. I didn't have any pets, like, at all. What's weirdly enough, is that 2024 was, like, the first whole year I spent without having, like, any pets at all since, like, 2012. Like, 2012 was, like, the last year before that where I didn't have any pets. And I don't really remember that much that was before the rabbits. They're kind of a reason why I remember so much about my childhood, because of them. But last year in August, we adopted a kitten, and we named him Mouse. And he was probably like a few weeks old, maybe like 9 weeks old or something. Not 6 weeks, because like my mom calculated it, and we adopted him in early August, and he was born sometime in like, we celebrate his birthday on May 10th. And he's a year old now, and he likes going outside. He scratched me here, but that's okay, that happens. And yeah, I love my pets, but I hope to have Mouse in my videos because he's very cute, and he's our cat. He's named Mouse because he has a long tail, and he hangs out with our orange cat, who spends definitely most of his time outside. He's friends with Orion, which is the name of our orange cat, and he spends a lot of time with him outside, and they're friends. Orion is definitely a lot older than him, and I named I named the orange cat Orion, and my mom named, our cat Mouse. So we technically have, like, 2 cats, but Mouse is definitely our cat.